One more bet! God, he's going to weave, go intense! Thousands. 29, is that? Ridiculous. Here's our marching band, I mean.
Thank you. This is such an emotional time for all of us. We gave it our best shot this year, but I promise you we're going to go back next year and we're going to finish this job off. But there is one but. We cannot do it without you. So be there, please.
Chippenham face a replay in the quarter-finals of the FA Vase after drawing with Bedlington. The tie finished 2-2 with Steve Tweddle and Ian Murphy on target. A crowd of 2,000 packed into Harden-Hewish Park, and now the Bluebirds must travel to the north-east next Saturday, March the 11th.
Who knows the Blue Army better than skipper Lee Burns? Actually, we hope, dishing the dirt on his teammates.
Ian Jones, goalkeeper, sales representative.
Yeah, Jonah, Mr. Dependability, hasn't missed a game this season, always moaning at me. I think he loves me really. Rachel's missus says because of all the clean sheet bonuses the back four are only at the moment. Brilliant shop stopper.
Chippenham free kick, played it low by Murphy, that's a shot, and Chippenham have taken the lead! They've gone in front through Steve Brown at Welfare Park.
Brainer, never seems happy, gives everyone a lot of lip. Potential match winner. He's a big Man United fan, great personality and a sweet left foot.
Chippenham on the attack now, play on, says the referee, playing the advantage, Godley, left-hand side, cuts in, Godley gets a shot in, and it's in there! It's 2-0 to Chippenham, and it's Simon Charity who's got it.
I'm Simon Charity, pre-press manager, printing company, play centre midfield.
Yeah, Scorch, his mum bought a second-hand sunbed once, didn't realise why it was going so cheap, fell asleep underneath it, and when he woke up he was scorched all down one side of his body, bright red one side and like white the other. He realised why it was going so cheap. The timer on the sunbed had actually gone. The Roy Keane of the team, without the aggression, although he won't thank me for saying that, works tirelessly box to box and scores some great goals, but misses a lot from a yard out. Tom Saunders told me when we were playing in Wimbledon in the first round that we were going to Wembley and to stop smiling and believe in what he was saying. He has a go at me every game for something or other, and he's moaning about just about everything that I do. But he puts in 150% as a manager. He's very controversial, but that's the way he likes it. He uses the scare tactics quite a lot, but he's really got a heart of gold.
Draws been made for the semi-finals of the FA Vase. Chippenham, after beating Bedlington 2-0, will play Vauxhall Motors from Cheshire in a two-legged semi. The first tie is next Saturday, March the 18th, with the return leg 7 days on.
You've just been watching the game. What do you think of the game compared to the previous week?
Compared to the previous week? That was the previous week, Con.
No, The first game against Bedlington.
Oh, the first game, it was better, wasn't it? We beat them.
It's quite tough going on at that time of the game, so do you want to go on, make sure you mark your men, get your tackles in, and just do the job for the team.
I've got to be delighted. We got to be delighted with the 3 points last week, by the way. Got to be delighted.
I think, yeah. I mean, we knew what to expect. I mean, we played them the week before. They are a good team, and you know, we knew what we had to do to go out and win, really, and you know, we've done that.
Oh, very good. I thought the defence were excellent. Midfield worked hard. Johnny Woods, Simon Charity, Ian Jones was solid in goal. I thought it was an all-round good performance. Front men worked hard to try and defend from the front. It was good performance from the boys, really.
Do you think last week was the first time all 11 players have actually gelled together in one game?
Not necessarily. I think we've had a few good games this year, and again, watching it was a very stout defensive performance. The lads done themselves proud. They give 100% commitment. But no, I don't think so. I think the game against Wroxham we played very well. The week before against Bedlington we dug in and kept a very tight defensive, unit. But watching it again is pretty much a dour game really. Last week we went up there and we kept it tight. We've done a job, and we'll be praying that we do the same tomorrow. But I think we'll outnumber them tomorrow. I think we'll have more supporters than them tomorrow, and let's hope that they get behind the lads and we get a good result, because nobody wants to be a semi-final loser, and when I die I want to be known as a Wembley winner.
Thanks. Tell a story, Murph. Do you want to interview him?
Story for the camera.
Do me to interview him?
Again?
Early morning of the manor. Over there.
This is the same day, by the way. I haven't still got the same clothes on. It's still the same day as yesterday, honestly. Yeah. It seems like that. Oh no. So.
My name's Ian Murphy. The occupation is technical information security consultant, and my position on the pitch is centre half.
Ian Murphy, my defensive partner. Took me a few months to understand what he was saying, but reads my game very well now. There's a great understanding between us, has a great influence in the changing rooms, and he tells a good story.
John Woods, sales manager, centre midfield.
Woodsy, couldn't pass the ball 10 yards, but what a great winner. Runs like a woman, but makes every tackle. Wears his heart on his sleeve, and covers every blade of grass.
There we go. Where are we? We'll get there eventually. Ian Murphy, I'm not 30 years of age, I'm only 28, okay? I want that going on videotape as evidence.
Here comes our referee lines from the officials, and indeed the two teams. The mascot for Vauxhalls is Ross Harding, age 6 from Great Sutton, a pupil of Meadow County Primary.
Dave Godley, football coach. Striker.
Dave Godley, otherwise known as Rodders, big money signing recently from Cirencester and worth every penny. I think it was about £3.26. Very honest, hard working, and has settled in very quickly.
Steve Tweddle, fire engineer, striker.
Tweeds, Mr. Pin-Up Boy at Chippenham Town. Cameras seem to love him, he works very hard for the team. Chippenham's main man up front. Recently returned from a 3-week holiday, but he made out to everybody that he was injured. Shane Andrews taking up most of Marshfield apparently. They had a lock-in in the Nelson one night and he wouldn't let anybody out until he'd all bought tickets for Wembley. Another hard man, you'd rather have him in your team than playing against you.
Goal kick taken long by Ian Jones, and there's the final whistle. It's finished goalless on the Wirral.
We've just actually finished the game now. A lot of ticker tape on the floor. 0-0 result. I just got Shane Andrews for me just to get his reflection of the game. What do you think, Shane, of the game?
Very hard fought game with very little chances. I don't think there was a clear cut chance throughout the 90 minutes. Obviously the game changed on the sending off just before half time with their forward. I didn't really see the challenge, but I think one of our Nick Beaverstock's gone to hospital, but luckily he's back and he seems to be okay. But the second half, I thought really the sending off spoiled the game a little bit, and we were both sides really content and not conceding. But obviously we're delighted with the result, and hopefully next week we can finish the job off and get to Wembley.
If the fans could win us a game, they would certainly win us at home with hopefully up to 3,500 people there for the home tie.
Oh, definitely. If we can get 3,500, 4,000 next week, I'm sure that could be the difference for us to get to Wembley. That could give us that extra goal. As I said, as we walked out the tunnel today, and the crowd that was a massive lift. Everyone was very nervous before the game, and we didn't really know what to expect up here. Tommy didn't have time to come up and watch him himself, so he was a bit nervous as well, and didn't know what to expect. But thankfully we've done a good job, professional job I would have thought, and I think everyone's delighted with the result. And next week obviously there'll be a few more butterflies amongst our players, but I'm pretty sure that we'll finish the job off next week with a little 1-0 victory.
Chippenham are just one game from Wembley after Saturday's goalless draw at Vauxhall in the first leg of the FA Vase semi-final. A capacity crowd is now expected for the second game at Hartnewish Park. The club's selling advance tickets.
Cup fever in Chippenham. Can Wiltshire go to Wembley? BBC Wiltshire Sound live from Hartnewish Park and Cratton Park, where Swindon are also in a 6-pointer with Portsmouth today. BBC Wiltshire Sound, always where the action is.
Chippenham! Chippenham Town! Chippenham Town team in goal, Ian Jones. Lee James. Number 3, Shane Andrews. Number 4, Ian Murphy. Number 5, the captain, Lee Burns. Number 6, John Woods. Number 7, Steve Brown. Number 8, Simon Charity. Number 9, Steve Tweddle. Number 10, David Godley. And number 11, Richard Thorne. Substitutes for Chippenham Town this afternoon: Mark Cutler. Number 14, Nick Tiley. Number 15, Toby Jackson. Number 16, Lee Collier. And the substitute goalkeeper, number 17, Ian Harris.
Lee James, right back. I work for Nestle.
Lee James fancies himself as a bit of a hard man, but I know for a fact that his missus beats him quite regularly at arm wrestling. Lovely bloke, a real winner. Pleasure to have him in our team.
Lee Collier, I'm a chef, midfield.
Lee Collier, call him rubbish, because he always moans and calls everybody rubbish, so that's how he got his nickname of Rubbish. And listening to him, he's been in the game for about 25 years. Tries to keep up with the drinkers in the team, but he's got 2 great feet.
Nick Tiley, civil servant, versatile.
Nick Tiley Tiles, best friends with former Chippenham player Adi Mings. Takes the most stick from all the lads, but he's got a smashing attitude, superb crosser of the ball, and when his confidence is high, he's another match winner for us on the day.
My name's Richard Bourne. My occupation at the moment, I'm studying web design. My position really is versatile, I'd say.
Richard Bourne, Borney, signed for us back in November, but only made a few appearances due to his commitments to the boy band Westlife. Skillful player who can't believe he's rejoined the club recently, just in time for Wembley.
Nick Beaverstock, I play midfield defence. I'm an engineer by trade.
Nick Beaverstock, another one who thinks he's hard, Beaves that is. You've got to watch him in training because he goes around kicking everybody. You know, he's trying to make, a few shirts available for Wembley. By going around kicking people, he thinks that that's his only way of getting in.
Mike Godwin, carpenter, joiner, and play right midfield or right back or up front.
Mike Godwin, Godders, has dazzling feet and a mouth to go with it. The club joker who takes the mic and mimics anyone he chooses. Should be on the stage, really. Very funny man.
Mark Cutler, estate agent, don't hold that against me though, and centre forward.
Mark Cutler cuts. As a book of stories and excuses why he misses training a lot. He's always late to games, hence the reason why he's put on a little bit of weight. But he's the best dressed man and best looking man at the club, and I would personally like to thank him for fulfilling my dream of scoring that goal that got us to Wembley.
Chippenham Town on the attack. John Woods charged it down into the box, laid it off. Cutler, no! Cutler! 13 and a half minutes played in extra time. Mark Cutler has put Chippenham Town.
I remember it quite well. My mum's got it on video, so she puts it on every time I go up there. The boys had worked really, really hard, and it was just perfect for me coming off the bench. Really, there was a few gaps opening up in their defence. Great run from Johnny Woods, and we got a lucky ricochet. And I mean, I just, like I said at the time, I just hit it as hard as I could, and fortunately for me, it went in, and for Chippenham, it went in. So.
Tom Jackson, utility player, and my occupation is exterior and interior surface technician, plasterer.
Toby Flatulence Jackson. He's got 2 great feet, an extremely hard shot, another funny man.
I want to be on the 6th of May. Indeed you are.
Yeah.
When I'm playing that lick,
Yeah.
I can't hear the guitar at all.
I was proud in Chippenham Town. Then I had a dream that we were there.
We can do that technically after by using sample machines, by fiddling around with what you've done.
Right.
We can make it sound bigger and kind of dreamlike. The story and the words is about a man who's proud of Chippenham Town and he has a dream that he gets to Wembley, right? And that's what the song's about. When he dreams that Burnsy scores again, which is your line, yeah?
Yeah.
And he said it's taking its time now, we've made it, whatever. And can you feel the crowds roar? It's all about what it would be like to be there, yeah? Right. But it's not happening, it's not happened yet, yeah?
Right.
So the whole point of the shouting isn't that you're there doing it now. It's like it's in his dream, yeah? So we're going to make it sound dreamy.
So like muffled sort of.
Yeah, muffled.
Yeah.
You know when you get the overall sound of many voices clashed together. What you get is different resonances. You get different vibrations, and that's what we're trying to create. So not individual voices will be picked out.
Right. Okay.
So don't worry about being able to sing. You don't have to be able to sing. If you shout at a football match, that's all you need to do. Really, yeah?
Okay.
Blue Army! Blue Army! Blue Army! Blue Army!
Yeah, so when I go like that, that's stop.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah.
What about doing one now so he goes blue?
Blue
like that?
Army. Right, okay.
Well, forget the army bit, just go blue. You direct.
Yeah.
Can you write the words down for her?
Another one. Yeah.
Not quite bad as I thought.
No, it's not actually.
Yeah, it's already done in there, but.
All right.
You play it back a bit more.
Come on through and have a listen.
Yeah, go through
Yeah,
it.
it's not better now.
Cheers then. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
I was proud of Chippenham Town. Then I had a dream that we were there. I saw the towers raised high over our heads, and Burnsy was about to score again. We've taken our time, but now we've reached it.
In how many weeks?
1 week. We started selling a week ago yesterday. So, and we just had a call then. Cirencester Town Youth Club want to buy 50. Coming down tomorrow, and and we're just seeing the start of the ones from the clubs all around the country. All non-league clubs have been circulated with information about the game. With order forms, so we're just starting to see those come in now.
Right. So you've got quite a lot more to come then?
Yeah. We're getting an average of about 12 a day in the post. That's just from all new people around the area, so yeah, a lot more to come.
And the ticket office is still open all week?
Yes. It is at the moment.
Have you got enough hours in the day?
Not for work, no.
You have a job?
Yeah. I have a job. Right. I've got to concentrate because I've got to keep 2 halves of the family apart now.
From Chippenham Town Football Club.
See him?
Hey?
Good man stuff.
Hey?
Good man. Good man. What
was your name?
Weekly. Alright. Thank you.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Can I scarf, please?
Scarf, one scarf coming up, sir.
Mate.
No. You have to have specialist custom made one for my head.
Just 10 quid, I'll get you 2.
It's great.
Yeah, that's what they are.
It's great having one of them, Matthew.
See? Ladies and gentlemen, get your jester caps here. Only 4 left. Investigation. Yeah, a good report here. Looking into the rank trade. You smile when you're on the telly.
Sure it's not crime one? Have you seen this man before?
You'll be on one of them late night movies team. 2 rows.
You've been working here a few years, you've been involved with the club. What's the thing that's most surprised you about this FA Vase?
It's the way it's caught on in the town, you know, with the club, and it's amazing really that when I come out we had about 100 spectators and no one ever dreamt of coming in the bar before the game, and now it's just escalated. It's brilliant.
Try this not on the go with it. That's what it needs.
The most popular piece I would say we sold at the moment would be the rosettes and the scarves. Wonderful. Very, very well priced.
How many have you sold today?
I reckon we've sold probably 100 scarves and about 50 rosettes. Yeah.
Lots more to go?
Oh yeah, we're going to run out of stock today. We'll definitely run out of stock.
Sorry about this.
What's this, please? 2, please.
Yeah. He's on which one?
We're talking 2 weeks to the big day here. What sort of shape are you in, Tommy?
I'm like 4 stone overweight. Still looking forward to picking up my suit. What do you mean? What sort of shape are you in?
How are you feeling? How's
I'm
the team?
fine, mate. No problem at
What's
all.
the morale like?
Well, the morale's obviously very, very high. We're just keeping our fingers crossed that we don't pick up any unnecessary injuries between now and then. And if that football had hit me on the back of the head, I wouldn't have been very happy. But no, we're all looking forward to the big day. And ticket sales have gone fabulously well. I thank all the people for buying them. And let's hope that we really enjoy the big day.
Mr. Murphy, we have a gift for you. This is for your it's the Hall of Fame award for you know, like cheering on the fans and being involved with us as well.
Oh, thanks very much.
We thought we'd present you with a little gift to say thank you for supporting
Thanks
us.
very much.
Can we have
Sure
a
you can.
photo?
One more. Thank you. Thanks.
Cheers. Well done.
Well done, Ian.
Thanks
very much.
Well done, mate.
Well done.
How long have you been a Chippenham fan then?
3 years, Ben. 3 years.
All his life.
Shine, Dave!
Beautiful, man. Beautiful. Yes, great. See you there.
Awarded to the Chippenham Town Supporters Club Player of the Year. This year goes to Bluebirds.
I was proud of Chippenham Town.
You want a badge?
Then I had a dream that we were there.
This one. This is the second one.
Hello, mate. You all right?
That's my front. That's my front. Right.
So you better take it all away. Can you feel the crowds roar? The banners waving, scarves held.
Chippenham Town and Wembley, come and support your local team. Official merchandise.
Come on, leave her in the door request. Come on.
Come on, Lonnie, get it off the roof.
Do you know what you wanted?
So you better take it all away.
You wave the flag.
I moved it. Oh, I moved it. It might not be made.
I really believe we're going to do this. Going all the way.
Simon, you're an avid Chippenham Town supporter. How do you think they're going to get on?
I'm quite confident we'll win 2-1.
2-1. You're that confident of the score? Yeah. Now you've got all the girls on here, haven't you? You're off to Wembley tomorrow. You're going to be dressing up again tomorrow?
All the way from heaven. Bye now. Have a good time.
There you go,
Morning.
A dramatic entrance there.
Well,
You feeling a bit uptight?
No, I've never been known to be quiet. Hi, Chris. So, yeah, I just want to let everybody know that the physio has arrived. I think they know anyway.
What's the chance? Up the fizz, isn't it something?
Yeah, no, move over. Let the fizz do the biz.
How's the new boots looking? I know that.
Oh, look at tremendous.
You got them?
Got them, look at them. Beautiful. Spanking new. Tell you what they should do.
I'm surprised David Beckham let you up then.
Yeah, I'm surprised as well.
Take all of it. I'm not on camera. I'll just spot the champagne.
Oh yeah. Rugby wines. What do I do then? What do we do then?
Get a picture of lovely Pam. This is Pam, James' wife, who does claim to have sex before a game.
And we did, to be fair.
And to be fair, it's not just Jamie. There you go.
I get to know.
I know, so's Haley going. Actually, he looks like he was the 9th Monty Python or something like that.
Not like a werewolf.
Jamie.
Oh yeah, I'm originally from the northeast. They've got 2 coaches coming down, whole family and everything. Yeah,
They're all staying in London tonight. No, they're travelling tomorrow, early tomorrow, and then staying in hotels Saturday night in London and that, yeah, so it's really cool.
Can I have one with a chair? You're one with Elvis.
Yeah.
All in. 23 minutes past 9, I'm not late.
Goodbye. Sorry, couldn't get her in there.
Away, turn away.
Taking Packy.
Yeah? You can do it, Chip. You can do it.
Have a trim there, Brenty?
Yes, yes.
Should be a big sign on the pub down here in a minute.
Seen that?
What sign? Left or right? On the left-hand side, there's a big sign on the pub.
And we're here at Wembley.
Top of this is a dream in the voice.
A few friends at snooker affair last night, you know, a few beers. I've been up since 5:30. Yeah. I did a breakfast show on the bloody election. And this will be on in the second half, so 6:10, 6:15. Followed by us live with Tommy at the 5, which we've been doing, well, I've been doing this before.
Players only, obviously allowed with managers and things, are allowed to walk on the pitch. Are you the people who want your photograph taken in front of the goal? That is all right. I've got no problem. But I must stress, press, photographers, everybody else stays off the green area. Wives, loved ones, dear ones, etc. all say stay off the green area.
The real photograph.
It's not the pitch.
Wonderful.
Who are we?
Only, please.
Chippenham Wise went wild again as they went sprinting on the pitch.
No change there then. Like, what would they do to They might ban us for tomorrow night.
Yeah.
They might let you sit
They
in
wouldn't
the
do
wall.
that, they wouldn't.
And I sit with the commoners. Honestly, they'd be relegated. I don't think Mount push it. No, they definitely wouldn't speak to us again, would they? Because I think getting all this talk about.
Is there any chance at all of putting our song on? You've got our tape of the Chippenham song.
I'll only be on probably tomorrow.
You can't do it now.
No, because you've got tours going round in tours.
It's very good. They'd love it.
Okay.
Very nervous waiting outside. We got in there and you see the pitch is beautiful, and the pitch is not as big as what I thought it was going to be, but the stadium around it makes all the difference. Sure, it's going to be very hot tomorrow, so there won't be many runs down the left wing for me to do. All the boys are really looking forward to it. It's, like you said, it's a dream come true, and we just got to try and enjoy the day, and hopefully we'll get the right result.
Played at Wembley in more ways than one.
Yeah, you were great like that.
Yeah.
Where's there for a
we're all in, mate.
Hold on, Tom. Wait till everyone gets
I'll
in.
take a couple, Tone. Take one now if you want.
Brownie, take your time.
Got it, Emma? Get it out.
Malcolm, is your ball bigger than this?
Just put your head up and you'll get the England.
Just do me.
I'm all cracking in the back.
Just do us two.
No, but get enough clothes Look, you take one of me having a wash.
I'll do it with mine.
Will they go in there?
It's absolutely identical.
Come on, boys, we've got to move in a minute. Lunches, it's big enough for your heart. I've got you have a little bit about something.
Yeah, the gap in the middle is too big.
I should be chasing them out somewhere around about 10 to 1. If they don't go before. They're not due until 2.
Bearing their buttocks, no doubt.
If that's what you say, I don't know.
Can you take it down for us? Photograph of everyone.
We're the famous Chippenham Town, and we're here at Wembley.
Any training?
That's rubber in here, mate.
Yeah, I was just about to take my trunks off. Hang on.
Yeah.
Flying her off.
Yeah. German. Lost away.
One more time. Bum, bum, bum. Here we go. Where no one else can understand me. Where everything I do is wrong.
Look, do you need rescuing?
Where no one else can understand me. When everything I do is wrong. You give me hope and constellation. Constipation. You give me strength to carry on. And we're always there to lend a hand in anything I do. That's the wonder of you.
They're all coming down now to see you, all right?
Not me.
So I want both sides to enjoy the day. They're a smashing bunch of lads, Deal, and so are you. We'll get on to the football in a minute, okay? Do what you've got to do, and at 1:30 or just after 1:30, we'll go in, we'll have another quick team talk, because that's the best time where he's going to have to go through his thing, because you won't get time to do it otherwise, okay? He'll go through the covering round, you're doing this, you're doing that, about the pitch, blah, 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 all the usual bollocks that he comes out with. At 2 o'clock or there or thereabouts, we will check these times so you will know any different. 2 o'clock there or thereabouts, we will come up the tunnel, and we'll hopefully do our stretches behind the goal, won't we? And we're going to try and push it maybe 2:15, whatever, onto the playing surface. Hopefully you've done all your stretches. The biggest thing about it is, and this is what I want, okay, and it's the weirdest but the strongest feeling I've ever felt at a football match, was after Murphy said his little bit, and I'm sure you all agree at Vox, alright? When we left, every person wanted to cry, and every person in there felt sick. I don't care who you are, because I spoke to you all, and it was a great feeling, really. At the time it was horrible, but you knew it meant you were focused, and it knew you were up for it. You could barely speak when we get ready for that coach, you so wound up for it. And I tell you this, we are not going here to lose. We'll just watch this for 5 minutes, we'll go downstairs, give your missus a kiss and all that, but make sure that they know they've got to be gone by 11:30.
Yeah, time's nearly upon here. Just getting everything ready now. The thing is, it don't matter how many times you prepare, there's always something like Darren a minute ago. Can I have a stud? Can I have a key? And you've got to go through all that. You know, we had all the time in the world last night.
So Steve, what does it feel like to be in the Wembley tunnel then?
It's a bit dark, isn't it? I thought they'd have some lights on.
Is it sort of, how you imagined?
It is, very much so. It's just the same as when I was here last.
Yeah? What, Swallow International Hotel?
Yeah.
Hey, Mum. Right, Mum.
So, all is revealed here. Elvis Presley is Mr. Les Weir.
Let's get in here.
Let's go the wrong way again.
We're taking you to Wembley. Hopefully you'll have a good day there.
A chance of a wheelie or something. You got a riot bag, so I'm used to being in the back of it.
Is that all?
Alright, mate, no problem. Can't wait, looking forward to it.
Looking good.
Hope so.
Oh, have you got to turn that off, mate?
No. No. Try me on.
No.
No. They do that if they've got to turn it off, okay? There you go, Lee.
Have I got to turn it off?
No. Okay, don't tear it off. Don't tear it off.
Thank you, Tony.
Get them next time. Your ass.
Filling in the team sheet on the way to Wembley. Really looking forward to it, and all the lads are quietly confident. There's a good nervous edge around them all, and we're ready to do the business. No, I'm fine, to be honest. I was more nervous at the semi-final, but I've got confidence in my players, and I think the stage is set for them to come out and perform to the best of their ability, and as long as they play as well as they can, if we get beat, as long as they've done as well as they can, I can't ask for any more than that. But yeah, a very proud day for me and for all my family and everyone that's going to be at the ground, and really looking forward to seeing everybody in the blue and white and giving them a good wave when we turn up.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a hectic morning. We've had a few dirty deeds to do, but we've done that now. And so we're just travelling up now to Wembley, probably about 3/4 an hour away, with this traffic looking like it is at the moment. And we're all ready for it now.
How do you personally feel about this?
We're starting to get a bit serious now. It's been alright up today, but it's starting to get a bit serious.
With a smile on his face.
No, we'll be alright. We'll be alright.
Copper's annoying us though, isn't it?
Yeah, the copper's annoying us, but we're sane now, so we'll be alright.
Really looking forward to it. Now it's close. Can't wait. Just want to get out there, do the business on Wembley. That's all.
Do you think Wembley's made for you now? After going on there yesterday?
It's not quite the stadium I like, but I'm looking forward to Wembley. Yeah.
Grass.
Yeah, not bad. Stuck in traffic. Grass right now. Loads of blue and white coats on the motorway.
Even though I'm used to a bit of mud and water, but it'll do.
Is Jono with you? Tell him that Tottenham are losing 3-1. They are losing 3-1.
on. We just wound this guy up, and they are losing 3-1.
He's got to know.
Go on, toot the horn.
They don't know who we are. Here we are. Who's that? We are Chippenham. We are Chippenham. We are. Come on! Come on!
Who's that? They're all like, who's that?
Doesn't matter if it rains or shines. By the time we hit the eastern stars, we
Get over you balloon. I said sing, not take a picture of me.
Wembley, we're the famous Chippenham Town, and we're here at Wembley. It is. It's the ball.
That's a term that's been used quite loosely lately, but you walk
Welcome to the headlines! Double digit
Get out of the way then. Give him a chance.
We got police and escort all the way up. We stopped outside the pub where all the chinners porters. And then Ross and that come running over with Kieran and Jamie and all that. Yeah. We're coming in now. Right, we're just coming into Wembley.
Little Chelsea supporters as well. Hey, they were a bunch of Chelsea supporters, weren't they? Beep it.
Oh, Christ. Yes, that bit.
Ready, boys? Let's go.
Come on, lads.
Sort that thing out now, mate. It's all right, yeah? Yeah.
Excuse me.
Do it again. Yeah.
Oh, this way, Tom. Thanks.
We got money on you.
You know what women do? The first thing they do when they go out on a Sunday night is say, what are you wearing tonight, right?
Well, we should have here.
That's what I'm saying.
We've got different ties anyway.
What are you wearing tonight?
Right, guys.
4,000, so. You've got to be lined up at 10-2. So 11 minutes to, you're ready.
Remember, boys, when you walk through a storm, hold your heads up high. Come on.
When you walk. We've got to get that rinsing out. Just close your ears.
Yeah. Make sure you've got plenty of water on board. Just sip it now, you've got a few minutes.
Whatever, boys, whatever happens, believe in the cause. Believe in it. To the last minute. Come on. Nothing's dead.
Boys, our name's on that cup.
Enjoy the game, lads.
You read this better than me. Just a little poem you've got to read.
Shut up and be quiet.
Bear with me, lads. I've just been asked to read this for you.
Just have a little think when he's reading it as well.
If you think you are beaten, you are. If you think you dare not, you don't. If you like to win, but think you can't, it's almost certain you won't. If you think you lose, you are lost. For out of this world we find success begins with a fellow's will. It's all in a state of mind. If you think you're outclassed, you are. You've got to think high to rise. You've got to be sure of yourself before you can ever win a prize. Life's battles don't always go to the stronger or faster man, but sooner or later, the man who wins is the man who thinks he can. And you can.
So come on, boys.
Come on!
Come on, boys! Come on! Come on!
Everyone, Buzzy, come on!
Leave you to do it.
There's a final cue to be given out. Let's go short and sharp. Let's go to the back.
Rosie.
Good.